DollFace is here. DollFace Trucker in the building. I'm in conference room number 2 at Variant OPS at US Express, and we're getting ready to go live. But I'm getting ready to do the interview. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the interview and I'm going to go live at the same time. So I'm recording with my GoPro, and I have this on here so I can go live. I can show y'all the live part of it. Oh, wait. How do I do it? There we go. Then I can read y'all comments. Just in case you guys have any comments or questions while I'm recording, then I can answer them. So I'm waiting for Dalton to come in. And it's going to be set up like this. You won't be able to see me because my camera is wide. Not that one. There's Dalton. I'm on live and I'm recording it. Why are you wearing your hat? I don't know. But I want to show y'all something real quick because I lost a lot of weight. I put on this shirt. It's a small. And look how much weight I lost. I got my weight trainer on though. But I'm happy. I'm losing weight. I ate a salad and some beef and broccoli. I want that in my truck.
I'm probably order one.
What is it?
It'll be too.
It's a
It's
flag?
too large. No, it's a tablecloth.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. Look,
It's too large.
that's pretty cool, right? Oh, okay, I see. It's, wow. The logo. That's pretty cool. You can't really see it on the camera,
No. Yeah, you really can't, can you?
but I mean, it's a good touch.
You can't really see that either.
We're going all out for these videos today. We got some comments. You found your calling in trucking? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. It's not recording.
Can't really see anything.
Now, if I did the 360 camera part, it would show it. Yeah. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna do, I really want this to be up higher. One up here. But what I'm doing right now is, you know how I've answered a lot of questions. They just did another, so yesterday they did a pay raise. And this morning they did another pay raise. So you know how I go and tell you guys about Variant and how Variant works and all of that stuff. I want you to hear it straight from the driver experience team. And Dalton is from the driver experience team, and he's also the ambassador's ambassador. What's up, Mr. Urban World? So I just want to, touch bases with him and answer some questions and stuff like that. Have him answer some questions, and we're gonna get it popping. But I have to really find out how I'm gonna mount this camera. I feel like for this part we would have to be like next to each other. I think we're gonna have to do that. But he's gonna have to come over here because this is my good side. This is my bad side. This is my good side. So it'll be like that. Yeah. So Miranda is one of the driver ops here. She's so hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm talking to that camera, not this one. She is so hilarious, right? But she don't want to be on camera. I left a meeting to be here for you today. I was just so many stuff. Really? Thank you. So I think we should sit here.
Further back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it helps me
You're the director.
with this camera. I just gotta find out where I can mount it. Dang. I don't know, I got mounting problems. What do I do when I'm... Oh, I need to turn that off. And cool. And then we're gonna do ultra wide. Next super view here. You got some view?
Okay. Are we on right now?
We're on this one, but not on this one yet. I haven't set this one up yet. I was letting the camera. Yeah. That's it. So I just gotta figure out what to do with this one. Because this one is gonna be our...
Reporting live for News Channel 7.
I feel like a news reporter.
I know it is.
All right, and then this is going to be our comments when people ask questions and stuff. If they have any questions, that's why I got both of them on the screen. All right, record. So when we're answering the questions, you can look at both of these or either or. This is a super wide angle, so it's showing the number 2, like the 02, all the way to the lamp. That's how wide it is. All right, so. Oh man, what is it? This one is probably a little bit heavier. Okay. Well, I just want you to introduce yourself. So everybody, I am, like I said, at Variant U.S. Express. We're in the Variant side of the operations, and I am sitting here with the driver experience team, one of the members from the driver experience team, and he's going to introduce himself.
Yeah, so my name is Dalton Dunbar. Might have spoken with some of you if you've applied with Variant, but I'm with the driver experience team and the ambassador program, and we just want to make sure our drivers that come in have a good experience. So a lot of questions that JoJo's talked about, we'll be able to answer some of those today.
I think all the drivers that look for a new company, they always want to know what's the pay, like what's the pay here and why is that different from all the other companies?
Yeah, so pay, I mean, anytime you start a job, that's going to be one of your first questions that you want to know the answer to. So we have 2 pay rates. We just changed it yesterday as well. So drivers with 12 to 23 months of experience, they make 56 cents per mile. And drivers with 24 plus months of experience, they make 60 cents per mile. So that's as of today, April 27th.
That went up, man. I got the email this morning. I was doing a happy dance, my truck. Hey, you get some more money. All right. Okay, so then that should be a good incentive to bring
Absolutely
drivers here.
Yep.
I think so. I told Dolphin about something. I can't tell y'all, but I told Dolphin about it, and I think they probably already had that in the works, but I see why they're doing this pay thing, this pay increase thing. We're trying to stay competitive with everybody.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then the pay sounds good. I want to come to a Variant, and I think it's going to be a good fit for me. Do I get benefits?
Yes. So we offer medical, dental, vision, 401k, employee stock program, as well as a full ride college program where you as a driver, you can have your tuition paid for and you can earn your degree as well as 2 of your dependents. And then a spouse could have a discounted rate. So new hires are eligible for these benefits after 30 days and then the first of the month. So, pretty quick process as far as enrolling in the benefits.
Okay. I've got a comment here from Codename Kid Next Door. He says, what sets you apart from, are we answering questions from the viewers?
We can some, yeah.
What sets you apart from everyone else?
The way that you're treated. Our number 1 customer here at Variant is our drivers. And you'll hear that. It's instilled from the top. Cameron Ramsdale, the president, all the way down to our ops team. So the driver's the number one focus.
You know what? I can 100% stand by that because I just found out yesterday. Like, if I would have, remember I was telling you that they were going to give me a red truck? I found out that if I would have got a red truck, they would have put a refrigerator in it. I found out that. Why are you calling me? Who is that calling me?
I'll close the door real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
I found out that if I had to go home on home time or something like that, which we'll touch on that later, they'll make sure they get you home. I forgot all about this camera. Poor camera. Yeah. So I'm like really liking that. Like, they really do treat the drivers differently. They make sure that all the drivers are taken care of and we don't have any problems. And I appreciate that. Dang, everything wants to shut off right now. All right, so I got here. I'm getting paid good money.
Mm-hmm.
I got some good benefits. I gotta go home though, and a lot of companies, they don't want to get you home on time. They give you the runaround. They can't find a load.
Yeah.
What's the home time policy here?
So we'll guarantee home time here. We ask that you give us a 7-day notice, and we'll get you home on time. The home time policy: 12 days out, 2 days home; 18 days out, 3 days home; 24 days out, 4 days; 28 days or more, you get 5 days home. So
you have to be out a minimum of 12 days.
Minimum of 12 days. So if you think about it, you could go home every other weekend if you wanted to, and spend every other weekend at the house. And then we also offer paid vacation. You'll be eligible for that a year after employment with us.
Okay. And what is the paid vacation, like a week or something? Or?
Yes. So it'll be the average of your miles for the past year, and then you'll be paid.
That's gonna be good.
Paid that week. So your weekly average of the past year, that's your vacation pay for that week. So if you're averaging $1,000 in mileage take-home pay, that'll be your vacation pay for that week. And you get to choose when you want to take your vacation.
So you can take the vacation and you get paid. Or
correct.
Either or.
Well, you'll get paid your vacation pay while you're off.
They didn't do that. Ooh, I know some companies that don't do that. They give you choice. You can get the pay, or you can take off, but you can't do both.
No, you'll be paid during.
I can't wait for vacation. Oh my god. Okay. Let me ask y'all this. Oh wait, has he driven at all to know what we deal with?
Nope, I have not. I have not.
He's not a. Okay, let me get this straight. He's not a DM or a fleet manager. So, as far as variant is concerned, he doesn't have to know, because no matter what we go through, he's gonna make sure we're taken care of. Period.
Yeah.
He's the man to make sure we're taken care of, and he's on top of the ambassador program too. And they listen. Everything that we go through on the road, we call them and they'll straighten it out. Like, they're gonna make sure it's straightened out and we don't have no problems. So, somebody asked, Buck Cannon said, "Can you drive and get your vacation pay on your anniversary?"
So you'll get your vacation on that anniversary date, but you have to take, I believe it's 4 days off. I don't
have to.
I don't know exactly, so don't hold me to that. But I believe you have to take the 4 days off to get that vacation pay.
Do you guys offer if somebody's pregnant, what is it called, maternity leave and all that?
I'm not sure on that.
All right. We'll put that in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's an emergency and I needed to go home, like I got kids at home and somebody might have to go to the hospital or a natural disaster or whatever the case may be, how does that work if I have to go home and it's an emergency?
Yeah, so communication is big here at Variant, so we need our drivers to communicate with us. So if you have an emergency that comes up and you need to get home immediately, communicate to us and our empowered ops staff. We can get you home either by a load, and depending on the situation, if we need to, we can do a rental car or a flight. So
that's good.
We understand that emergencies happen. It's tough when you're 1,000 miles away, 1,500 miles away, but we want to do what we can. The right thing for the drivers to get them home in that situation.
And speaking of rental cars, it's not it's not a rinky-dink rental car. Like you're gonna get a good car. You don't have to worry about the little teeny, eeny, weeny, little aluminum can. Somebody said, code name, kid next door says, so after 10 years, how many weeks of vacation you get? Where do you max out at?
I believe it is 3 weeks throughout the year right now, and that's after 7 years.
Okay. So we got some good money, good vacation, good benefits. And it's for the experienced drivers. You have to have a year or more.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm on the road hauling freight. So what kind of freight do we haul? What do live loads, dropping hooks? What is it?
Yeah, so we haul all dry van freight. A majority of our freight is going to run east of I-35, but as far as like dropping hooks and live freight, we have a good mix. A lot of drivers are split in their preferences as far as what they like. Some people like the dropping hooks, some people like the live stuff. So we do have a pretty good mix
I don't like live
in between.
loads unless I'm sleepy. Then I can take some. And then it has to be a long live load, so I can take a good nap.
Yeah.
Okay. What states do we operate? You said the 35 or what?
Yeah. So we're OTR, all 48 states. A majority of our freight does run east of I-35, east of Dallas, but we do run out west and the Pacific Northwest as well.
I love Washington. Y'all know I love Washington. Washington, Oregon, California, and PA. I don't know why I like PA. So how do you calculate the driver miles?
Okay, yeah, so we pay zip code to zip code, and then our drivers are paid empty miles for whenever they're dispatched on a load to go pick up the load, and then of course all loaded miles as well. So if you're in Houston and you have a load to pick up in San Antonio, we would pay you from Houston to San Antonio, and then of course all your loaded miles on that load.
I don't like the zip code to zip code. Why can't it be address to address?
I know. And we hear that a lot. We do. We, of course, you hear it from us. I mean, we want feedback. A lot of major trucking companies do pay that zip code to zip code.
Because some of it, I didn't understand it until I had that situation with the zip code to zip code thing, and it was like a 50-mile difference. I'm like, that's 50 miles there and back. That's 100 miles. I need to get paid that.
Yes.
I think though, I think that if I was to call and say, hey, it's a big difference in between the miles, y'all would probably try to accommodate it, huh?
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't say every single time, but I mean, if it's a huge difference like that, absolutely, we want to do the right thing.
See, that's what I tell you. They love their drivers. Buck Cannon said, if you have to leave during a family emergency, will it be listed under FMLA?
So, yes, of course, we have FMLA. There is a certain amount of tenure that you have to be with the company to be eligible for that, but we do have FMLA, so I guess your maternity question would fall under that as well.
Okay. And if you guys have any questions about that type of stuff, if you come on board, you can always ask HR and stuff about that.
Yep.
What's the average what's the average number of miles per tractor?
Yeah, so our drivers that are out running, not in shop or home time throughout the week, we've consistently been hitting 2,500 miles on average.
3,000. 3,000 miles.
So you're gonna have some that will hit above it. I mean, I'm guessing you're a driver that likes to keep your left door closed, manage your hours, and get running, right? Mm-hmm. So drivers that do that are going to be making a great living here. That's true.
Trucker Eat a Crow. It's not you're at 50 cents per mile, then you need to be coming over here. Why you didn't get over here? If you have 12 to 23 months experience, you're getting 56 cents per mile. And if you have more than 24 months experience, 24 or more, you're going to get 60 cents per mile.
Yep.
That's a whole 10 cents more than you make it now if you got 2+ years. So you should be over here. Hit the link. I'm going to put the link on the bottom of this video when I'm done here. Okay, so if you guys run a lot of miles, must mean you're having a lot of terminals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Parking.
So that's one of the huge benefits of being a part of US Express is that buying power. So we have 12 total terminals. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Chicago, Indiana, Ohio, Texas, and Mississippi, and California. So they're pretty spread out.
They have terminals for the term. They have dog terminals at the terminal. I didn't know that. Right here, I'm gonna show you guys. They have like a little turf area for the dog. Like it's, I'm excited. I start stuttering when I get excited. But they have like a turf area for the dog, and then they have like kennels. It's not a kennel. It's like, a gate with a tarp. It sounds like it's the way I'm explaining. It sounds bad, but it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. I could put him in there. I don't know any terminals that do that. I think Night tried to do it, but they don't have any terminals like that do that. So I love the terminals here. The only terminal I don't like is the Fontana one because they don't. I mean, I like the shower, but they don't have a shop. They don't have a van. And then the one in Ellenwood, I'm scared of their shower.
Are you?
Oh, he said he had too many accidents. What is the max Black Knight? Black Knight, okay, so Trucker Itacrow said he couldn't get over here because he had too many accidents. The Black Knight 88 said, what is the max number of preventable accidents allowed to be considered for employment?
So it'll vary depending on the accident type. I'll say if you're interested and wanting to join the variant family, click that link that JoJo has on this video. It'll take you to the invite page. You'll fill out an application. The recruiting team will reach out to you, and hopefully we'll be good to go. But I mean, the accident types, they do vary.
Y'all, did I have a preventable on mine? I had a couple of accidents, but they hit me, and I didn't do anything wrong. And
so you had the non-preventable. You couldn't do anything to prevent that.
I think I had one preventable though, but that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are good. Y'all will never have questions. Now y'all got all the questions when I'm actually asking questions. Can I take my home time anywhere I want? Pretty much, yeah, I think you can.
Mm-hmm.
The 401k. What's the 401k like? Pretty good.
It is, and it's company matched as well, up to 2% as well. So.
And you have to be here 6 months first before you can start
within the 30 days. After the 30 days after you've been hired in the beginning of the month, as soon as you're eligible for the benefits, they must have changed. You're eligible for that.
Okay. Yes, all the trucks are automatic, and we'll be getting into that in a minute. Okay, stock options. They also have stock options as well too, which I just started learning about stock options. So, when are we getting the gray trucks? I'm still in the red one. It's constantly in the shop. Francisco Gonzalez.
Yes, so we'll have our first order of 2021 coming in May, and then we'll continue getting those trucks in June, July, August, September. To go ahead and touch base on
our next question.
On the next question, yes.
What types of trucks do we use?
Yeah, variant currently, our trucks are 2021 Freightliners. They come with an APU, built-in refrigerator, a TV mount installed, and then, like I said, we have the order coming in May, starting in May of this year, of 2022 Freightliners and 2022 Kenworth.
I'm getting the Kenworth.
They'll all be equipped with the APU refrigerator and the TV mount. So they're pretty sharp trucks. Hopefully JoJo will do a video for you guys, a truck tour of her.
I'm not gonna do it on my truck because it says dog hair everywhere. If you guys give me a truck that I could do it here before I leave, I'll do that. Okay. My truck got dog hair everywhere. What's the 401k portfolio through? No, we don't have no goals. We don't really know about it because he doesn't do benefits. Yeah. He's the ambassador's ambassador, and he's driver experience team. Yeah. So we're just covering like to get you in the door. Then orientation and HR give you all the other stuff.
All of these questions, though, we can definitely provide answers.
Yeah, because we're gonna do another video with somebody else that you're gonna really want to stay tuned for. That not today. It's gonna be like the beginning of May, and you guys want to watch that video. Well, do we have to take care of the truck maintenance? Like, do we have to pay for it and all that?
No. We have plenty of shops at our terminals across the United States, and then also our breakdown department. They can work with vendors out on the road if there's an issue that arises where you're not near a terminal or if you need immediate assistance there. So, it's not expected that you take care of any breakdown issues on the truck.
I want to become an ambassador. How do I go about doing that?
So, Francisco, if you utilize the Roger app, which is the variant app, send a fresh chat message to Ambassador Program. We'll get you hooked up, okay?
So it's on the bottom. So on the bottom right side of the
Mhm.
screen on your phone, and then you'll see a link that says "Become an Ambassador." And you click that, or you can click the right hand link on the bottom and type a message to them. They're the ones who answer the messages.
Yep. And if I don't have a message by the time the video is done, I'll reach out to you.
He said, "Okay." Michael Camo says, "I just got on. So what is the orientation and what is the drug test?"
Okay. Yeah. So orientation, it's going to be an average 3-day orientation. You'll come in, need to do your DOT physical. You'll have virtual learning that you have to do, company policies, smart practices, and safe practices. And then there's testing that you have to do as well, road test, backing test. There's a simulator as well.
It's fine.
Yep. So it's pretty neat. But those are the main tests, and then your virtual learning that we discussed.
And you can do that in your hotel room.
Yep.
And get it knocked out the way. You don't have to sit in the class and do all of it. You have to be active in the class though. But if you don't have anything left to do, then you can just chill. Y'all got a lot of questions. Wow, I didn't know that y'all was gonna do this. Okay. I just got on. What's the orientation? Okay, so is it 1099? No, it's not 1099. International travel, any Mexico, Canadian border crossing?
Nope.
What about Canada?
I know. We only run in the continental United States.
It might change though. They making a lot of changes. I don't know. It might change. Let's start orientation this upcoming Monday. After orientation, how may I get into a Kenworth, or do I have a choice?
So we currently don't have any variant Kenworth trucks. So
Not yet.
those will be coming in later this summer, hopefully. The last I heard on that was probably June. So hopefully in June those will start trickling in, and we'll start issuing those out.
So you could probably just ask if you want one or something like that.
Never hurts to ask.
Camera and mic in the trucks. We have an outward facing camera, no inward facing camera, and then it only activates if there's a critical event, and that we record 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after the event.
It's
10 seconds before, 5 seconds after.
Yeah, it's not quite that long. I believe it's 6 seconds before and 4 seconds after the event. So
I always over exaggerate stuff so I can just be prepared.
And you can also activate it yourself.
Yeah, you can activate it yourself. I had a really bad situation where I was trying to pass, because, yeah, that's a whole nother video. I was trying to pass, and I think I told you about this. The truck on the right was doing 67. I'm doing 68, but he is heavier than me, so every time we went down a little small hill, and by the time, it took me like 30 minutes to get around him, and I was not about to slow down to get behind him. So by the time I got around, the car in front of me wanted me to hit him. Like, he was literally braking and braking and braking.
Goodness.
I'm pushing the button. I'm driving, trying not to hit him, pushing the button. And then I called safety, and I was like, I gotta sit down. I gotta take a break. I can't breathe. I'm shaking. I was like all shook up. He was really tripping. Like, so the camera saves your ass. So you want to make sure, can I cuss when it comes to variant? I'm sorry. You want to make sure that, I'm cool with the camera being in the truck. Yes, it is forced dispatch, but that's not a bad thing. Talk about it.
Yeah,
It's not a bad thing.
So we'll plan you on the freight that best utilizes your hours, as well can help service the customer the best as well. So it is forced dispatch, but I'll tell you this, we'll never make you run unsafe. So if there's ever a fatigue issue or a weather issue, park the truck as quickly and safely as possible. Let us know, communicate.
I think what they mean by like forced dispatch, as far as the company is concerned, is they don't want you just turning down loads just for the hell of it. Like, you got to be productive, right? You're at work. I think that's just a safeguard to make sure that you're not lollygagging and effing off at work, basically, because you're a truck driver. But because they give us so much, is the word anonymity appropriate? Anonymity, like, they don't babysit us. So
Yeah.
And then our routes are optimized by Optimizer. They don't plan us on, like, physically have the planners going through planning drivers. It's computer generated. So we don't hear from them unless we absolutely have to, unless we call them. So they don't babysit us, and they just don't want us turning down loads, because if we are turning down loads, I don't think they'll even realize it until something flags across the computer screen and says, "Oh, check out JoJo because she turned down like 3 loads in a row or something like that." So I think it's just for productivity purposes. Plus, why would you want to turn down loads? You want to make money, right? That's 60 cents per mile. Can you guys? Wait a minute. They got the questions.
I can't read them.
So. Oh. Here. There you go. But let me get through these questions, and then I'm gonna get to y'all questions. Okay? I'm gonna get to y'all questions. We only have like 3 more on here, or 4 more on here. 3 more on here, and then I'll get to y'all questions after these 3. And the question is, can we take the equipment home?
Yeah, we actually prefer that you be able to take the truck and trailer home. And part of the reason is if we can get you a load through the house during your scheduled home time, you're paid every single mile right to your front door, and then there's no dwell coming out of the house as well, and you're not having to look for a trailer. So absolutely.
I don't take the trailer home.
You can take the truck and trailer home.
I take my bobtail. I don't have nowhere to park the trailer.
And you can do that. You can do that too. We have customers all over. We can spot trailers at terminals. We can drop the trailers at.
So. Oh, he didn't mention it, but just because we only have like 12 terminals, we have a lot of drop lots.
Yeah. So
you don't never really have to worry about parking in those major areas where you never can find parking. We have drop lots in those areas.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good thing. What's the passenger policy and the pet policy?
So we offer both. As of today, the pet policy is a non-refundable $500 deposit. It can be broken up over 10 weeks, and then plus there's a $10 a week charge. The passenger policy costs $27 a month for insurance.
Okay, and then the biggest question of all, because I am one, is what is the ambassador program, and how could a variant driver benefit from it? Because the reason why I'm doing this whole video, so I can get you guys to become variant drivers, and then you guys can make more money and not have a max on how much money you make per mile by being an ambassador. So we want to know, what's an ambassador?
Yeah, so we believe our drivers can be amazing advocates for us. They fully understand the job, and when you're talking with other drivers, I mean, you shoot people straight, right? You're honest, you tell them the truth, and you talk about the company and the job that you love. So our ambassadors, they're paid referral bonuses for each person that they bring in, but on top of that, they can also make extra cents per mile per squad member or recruit that they brought in as well. And there's no cap or limit on that. So if you bring in 10 drivers, you're paid on those. If you bring in 20, 30 drivers, you're paid for all of those. So there's no cap or limit on it. You can truly earn whatever you put your mind to.
Money, man, money.
It's a limitless earning potential.
I got 2 recruits. One is in. I might see if I can get him on camera with y'all real quick to say hi, to prove that he's really here. Like, he's happy, and maybe he could tell you his experience on.
And he was from
orientation.
your YouTube channel, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He was from my YouTube channel as well. Okay, so now we've answered the questions. Y'all, I know I have questions. Let me. Can't move nothing anymore. Okay, so we're gonna go back to. Did I use the camera for discipline purposes?
So we use them for coaching purposes. So if we do see unsafe behavior, we want to try to correct that.
I need a whole entire mount, man. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna hold it. Okay, it says, what is your route? We got that max cash advance in family emergency situations.
We do offer advances. I don't know that we necessarily have a max cash advance. It's going to depend on the situation and employment status as well.
I don't remember who I was talking to. It was somebody in ops team. They was like, who was it? Because I need to find out who it was and know what the context it was in. If we had a driver ask for $1,000 or something like that, somebody asked for $1,000 advance. They gave it to him.
I've seen it. Yep.
I've asked for $1,000 advance from Knight. Remember Knight? Let's see. Does variant run through NYC?
So it is not force dispatch for New York City. So we run to New York, yes, and I'd say we have very few loads that go to New York City. But if you come aboard and you ever get a load to New York City, you do not have to run that load.
That is true. Francisco says, do we have to go by the route or it gives us, or can we use the personal truck?
Yeah, so we will optimize the route for you, and if you have a different route that you want to take that may not be much longer, or create a service issue, you're more than welcome to do that. It's not a huge deal, like you've heard. I mean, we're not here to micromanage you. We do ask though, anything over 50 or 100 miles, bring it to our attention, just so we can make sure we've got the routing correct and your fuel stops are correct as well throughout the trip.
I usually use the Roger app.
Mm-hmm.
I use the Roger app. I don't use the driver tag.
The Roger app will give you the written directions too.
Mm-hmm.
So
it tells you. Somebody was like, "Oh, great." I did a comment. I said how the Roger app does that, and they were like, "Oh, great. So now you don't want a trip plan. So that's the only reason why I need to come to Variant." I'm like, no. It just, sometimes you trip plan because I don't think drivers actually write down their trip plan. They know in their head. I put it in the GPS or whatever. But the Variant app will tell you where you're picking up, what time you should get there, what time you should leave, where your first break is going to be, what time you should get there, what time you should leave. And then it adjusts itself automatically based on your hours of service. So say, for example, you took a break in between time and you had to eat something and you got sleepy and you took a nap. Next time you look at the Variant app, it's going to optimize your 10-hour break for what your hours of service say. And that takes all of the guesswork out for me. Like, I don't have to do it. I don't have to replan my trip.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it.
Yeah, we try to create tools for our drivers to make it easier for you out there. It's already a hard job, if not the hardest job. So
we are allowed to fuel where we want. Cane 317 Rider Elite RC. That's a lot.
Yeah, you'll get suggested fuel stops. We use Love's, Flying J, Pilot. But if you have somewhere that you need to stop, just let the fuel department know, and that's a-okay. One thing that I'll say, if we can use those suggested fuel routing, we're able to get a better rate, and in return, we can continue to give back to our drivers with that money that we're saving, just like we did yesterday. Well deserved, though.
Man, 60 cents per mile. I'm making 60 cents per mile. When I first started here in February, I was making 54. I'm making 56 cents. Was it 54?
You're probably at 52.
Yeah. No, I was at 54 and then I did per diem.
Okay.
So now, no wait. What was the max for me when I first started before per diem?
For per diem, yeah, I've been 54.
Wow. Dang, that's a good raise. Okay.
They have local loads near Delaware. So we only run solo OTR, so we don't have any local positions within Variant.
Right. U.S. Express, yeah, but not Variant. Okay, it says, Ironwood says, do your thing, big sis. It didn't come up on there yet. Okay.
Oh.
Do your thing, little night, sis. Big Roy, slipped out. I hope you enjoyed my question. Keep the wheels down. See you around. Salute and much success. Thank you, Ironwood.
Well, I'll say this too. If you do decide to come on with Variant, we have a very open door policy. Within the first couple of hours of you being in orientation, you'll meet our team as well as the vice president, and we're there to answer questions. And we enjoy being challenged and answering those questions for our drivers. So we believe in transparency and have a very strong open door policy. So we hope that you do choose to join our team. We truly believe in what we're building over here, and a lot of that's coming from driver feedback. So we value our drivers' feedback, and we want to continue making it better for them out there on the road.
And y'all know that I don't put my name on anything that I don't believe in, and I go hard for what I believe in. So If you see me wearing a whole variant outfit, got all the variant swag, I'm talking to variant, like, and it's a sit down discussion. It's like more professional than what I did when I was with at night. Wow. You know, like you see that I'm putting in the effort. This must be a good company if I'm doing it. Like if I'm putting all this effort in, because y'all know I'm not gonna attach myself to something that I don't believe in. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because yeah, you hear it from me. They prefer us to talk to the drivers because coming from other drivers makes it a lot better. But I also want y'all to hear it from him. He's not a recruiter either. He's a driver experience team. I only know him as far as variant ambassador program. Like I don't even know anything about this driver experience team. I just was like, he's so knowledgeable about something. Like, you want to do a video with me so we can talk about variant and stuff like that. But he's not with recruiting, so everything that he's telling you is just basically what it is. I'm still trying to recruit my brother. He's still with Swift. He needs to get over here. Oh my gosh. I'm not saying Swift is a bad company, but if you think of Swift and Variant, you don't even want to put Swift in the same sentence as Variant. That's like, what would that be analogous to? Analogous? Did I just make up a word? Like, Swift and Variant would be like, I use this analogy all the time.
They're competitors.
Ramen noodles in the package versus fresh ramen noodles from Japan. That's what I would compare Swift and Variant to. Swift is the ramen noodle in the package. It's good, depending on your preference, what you like. But the ramen that's fresh, the noodles fresh from Japan, that's like top of the line. You can't beat that. That's how I compare it. That's a good comparison, right?
So Kane asked another question. Will a new driver get into a variant truck, or will it be a U.S. Express truck, or does it depend on the terminal? So right now, I mean, we're out of the gray trucks. We're waiting on that order to come in. But going forward, every single variant driver that comes in will be seated into a gray variant truck by the end of this year.
And even if you're not in a gray truck, if you're in a red truck, you'll pretty much have almost, not all of them, but you'll pretty much have what you need as far as the amenities. Like, I know you probably don't want to be, I don't know why people don't like the red truck so much. The reason why I didn't want it is because it didn't have a refrigerator. And I had my food.
But you didn't know we would get you.
I didn't know they was going to give me a refrigerator. So I assume if there's going to be a refrigerator, I could put my microwave. I'm assuming it's going to be an inverter in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there is.
It probably just won't have an APU.
That's correct.
Yeah. I sent a message through Roger about the ambassador program. If not, receive them in my truck.
Francisco will reach out to you, man.
It's variant in your name. There's got to be a difference. Right. There's definitely a difference. My paycheck is the difference. And the way I feel here at this company, like, the reason why I went so hard in the beginning is because when I first got here, she's here too. I'm going to put her on the spot. She's eating lunch. When I first got here, I was kind of upset because they said, come to Irving to get your truck. I went to Irving, and then I had to drop my day cab off in Irving, and then I had to drive to Oklahoma to pick my truck up. I was like, if that's the case, y'all could have just had me go from my house to Oklahoma. Well, I had to come here, and then I got to go to Oklahoma. Then I got all this food on the truck. I was hoping to put it in the refrigerator, and then I got to Oklahoma. The place was closed. And then I finally was able to pick up, go to a hotel room. And then when I got the truck, it stunk like cat urine. And I'm like, ugh. So I had to drive back to Irving to get the truck detailed. And then the APU wasn't working, right? And I didn't know how to keep it warm. And that was the weekend that we had the big old snow stuff. I froze for like the first week. But out of all of that, they paid me good. Like, they gave me like, what's the word I'll be looking for? Like incentive, not an incentive, but
just compensation.
Compensation pay. Yeah. Like, I'm going to compensate you for your troubles.
Oh, yeah.
They bought me a heater. They because I didn't know how to work my APU. I had to shut down a lot because of the snow. They compensated me for the stench in the truck while I was in the hotel room. They gave me lifts everywhere I needed to go. And I only got one load that check with everything said and done. And my check was over $1,200. Most of it was the compensation. Then I was like, they care. Then I remember I hurt my back, y'all. and then I couldn't really move. I didn't have any money, and they sent me money to buy medicine. So that's why I stand behind this company. I don't know of any company they'll just be like compassion, like, all right, I hope you feel better. You know, take a break if you need to, but this company actually cares. They will, and they care as a form of compensation a lot of times because that's what us drivers always complain about. Like, yeah, we hear you, but is that not that's not putting money in our pocket? They hear that. They hear you. So that's why I'm putting my all into this company, and I want to make that money. I want to get the recruits to come in, and I want y'all to see it too because it's not just beneficial to me; it's gonna be beneficial to you. It could change your life.
That's one of the things that a lot of ambassadors will say is, yes, the extra referral bonuses and stuff are nice, but the bringing a driver on board with Variant and letting them experience this company, that's probably the most rewarding thing. A lot of ambassadors have said that. Like, the ambassadors love it over here. They want other people to see that opportunity and share that same experience. So
I think I retained the driver. He was a variant driver, and I think I made him an ambassador. The guy, did he ever become an ambassador?
I believe so.
He was about to quit. He didn't know. He didn't know like certain things. They fixed everything for him, but he was just really like disappointed and kind of down. And I talked to him about it. Then I told him about the ambassador program, and now I guess he stayed and he's an ambassador now. So that's pretty good. I saw some couple of messages.
Yeah, code name. Can I get a cool shirt? Yes, you can. Once you get hired in here, we'll hook you up with a shirt. Lovell Jones. I love the gray truck color scheme. Funny story. We actually took feedback from our drivers. That they're the ones who helped come up with the color scheme of the truck. So,
Really?
is there a parent or sister company to Variant? Yes, U.S. Express. Variant stands alone though. We focus on the operations piece and the driver facing piece. The benefits are going to be the same as Variant.
But Variant is better than U.S. Express. I say. I don't know if you can say that, but I can say that Variant is better than U.S.
Well,
Express.
we're it's a different part of it. So we're the driver facing piece of it. So we're driving that change for our drivers.
Okay. Ooh. Kane 317 Rider Elite RC. That's a. I don't know that. I can. Before he answers that, I can say this. If you got a problem with your truck, if something is wrong, I don't think they'll even put you in a truck that's like terrible like that. And if there was a problem, I'm pretty sure they'll probably switch you out within the first 24 hours.
Yeah. So any of our Variant drivers that come in through orientation, you'll be seated at a terminal. That truck will be clean, ready to go. It's been inspected by the shop and it's good to go. So you won't be seating a truck that's nasty or filthy or anything like that. It's clean.
He said 340,000 salvage truck. No.
Well, most of the trucks, even if it's not a Variant truck, it'll still be a newer truck. 2019, 2020, 2021. It's well maintained equipment and it's.
If you see any U.S. Express truck, not even Variant, but U.S. Express truck, you see the brand new Freightliners. So, that's one thing I've always seen even before I came over to this company was their trucks. They always had new trucks. I'm like, dang. Even when I was with Knight, they had the new Freightliners, and I'm looking at them like, dang, I think y'all was the first company I really saw on the road that had the new Freightliners. What is my camera doing? So, I don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about that.
Iron real fast again about the terminals. So we have 12 terminals.
And a lot of drop locks.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 9 more minutes of this video, if that's okay with you. If we can make it that far, but then we're gonna be gone.
Minimum requirement is 1 year of tractor trailer experience, and then if you missed it at the beginning, I mean the pay rate for 12 to 23 months is 56 cents per mile.
Yeah. Dang.
So if you have over that amount, over 2
cents.
years, 60 cents. Yeah.
Oh, touch on the orientation real quick. Oh, you did that already.
About the process, what
The pay.
they go through.
The food, fresh food,
Yeah.
hot food, lunch, dinner, breakfast. all of that.
Nice stay as well. I mean, we don't put our drivers up in a cheap little motel either. I mean, our drivers that come to Tunnel Hill, they stay in an extremely nice hotel with plenty of things to do after you get back to the hotel that evening. There's a Top Golf near it. There's an axe throwing place near it. Chick-fil-A, Starbucks. There's a couple other restaurants, a Bass Pro Shop. So there's plenty to do there after orientation if you're done for the day as well. But we want the experience to be different. That's part of it. And it can be the little things, such as making sure drivers have a nice hotel that they stay in, and having things to do nearby. And you can't ever redo a first impression.
So you guys put thought into the hotel you put the driver in to make sure that they even can have things to do nearby.
Yeah.
What truck company does that? I never heard of that before. They just want a truck. They just want a hotel that's close to the terminal so their shuttle can pick them up.
Yeah.
Wow. See, stuff like that. If that don't say something about this company, I don't know what will. It's an estimated number of terminals throughout the Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, Idaho. I know we got Fontana.
We don't have any terminals in the
Drop
Northwest.
lots.
We do have drop lots, though. We have Oregon, Washington State. We don't have any in Idaho.
Oh, you're welcome, Kane. Usually what I do is I say Kane, I'll say the word, the first name or the last name. I don't usually do the whole thing. Do you need a hazmat license? Nope. I don't have a hazmat. I think, wait, do they give? No, never mind. Actually, he's wanted to come on the Lookout Man podcast show.
Maybe. I'll have to see about that.
He's pretty cool.
I'll talk with JoJo about that and get some details.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Lookout Man, he just does pretty much what I do. He does YouTube, but he interviews people and talks to them about, So he probably asked you the same questions because he wants the viewership for his YouTube.
Gotcha.
What to the world? Where are you located though?
So our main office for Variant is going to be in Midtown Atlanta. Can't really take a truck there, but that is where some of the office staff stays. We're in Tunnel Hill, Georgia right now, where most of the operations team works. So that's what you can kind of see in the background if you can see that. That's the
yes, you guys can park the trucks in the
office space there.
Ops team. Now I gotta set them up again. I had it set up good.
There we go. That's good.
There we go.
Yes, you can park the trucks at your house. Trailers as well.
Yeah, look. Hold on. Look at the doggy. He's a Great Dane. He's a white Great Dane with blue eyes like a husky. I'm sorry I cut you off, but that dog's just too cute.
No, that's okay.
I found out something though. I found out that I can get my service thing for Bear. All I gotta do is email HR. They'll send me a paper, fill it out, send it back.
Good.
I'm like, yes, cool. Is Variant based out of ATL? No, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Well, the main office is in Atlanta. The main office for Variant's in Atlanta.
What about PC? 50 miles, and you cannot be under a load. Yeah, that's all I know.
And there's different, because PC is set up through company policy usually, so each company may be different. If you are over here and you ever have a question about PC, safety will be the go-to for that. We do have PC though.
And you know what? Even safety is like flexible. I mean, I won't say flexible. Okay, I had a situation before I came here. I was at the customer for 12 hours. I got there at 12:30 noon, and I had 4 hours left on my clock. I didn't get out of there until 11 something. And when you go to any customer or shipper, you have a yard move. So with the yard move, you can't go into PC if you're in yard move. So I had to call safety. I'm like, what do? I don't have no time. They said either I could try to PC to see if it works, or I have to go in violation, and then when I get to the terminal, call so they can edit it and make sure the camera's recording so they can see I'm going straight from the shipper to the terminal, Or they said that they'll just have to tow me out. He said he would tow me out. I'm like, and somebody was like, they're not going to pay no money to tow you out. They don't want to spend that. They ain't got deep pockets. Because, I mean, whatever they got to do for their driver.
If PC's not an option and you're not able to stay there, yes, I've seen it where we have to tow drivers out. I mean, it's not a driver issue, especially if you're there as long as you are. So, again, it's just doing what's the right thing for the driver.
All right, we got 5 more minutes. Another question was the full 2 days. Yes, you get a full 2 days. So you put in your home time on because this is how it works. We're not planned on our loads. Like I said, it's optimized through an optimizer. So I'm going home on the 18th of May, right? So I have my home time set from May 17th to, because I want to take off the 18th through the 23rd. So I have my home time set for May 17th through May 24th. That means I want to be home on the 17th, probably by the end of the night on the 17th, to have all day on the 18th, which will start my home time. And I want all day on the 23rd, which will end my home time, wake up the next morning and go out. All right? That's how I have set mine, and I haven't had no problems. But I haven't had anybody say I can't do that either. So.
I was reading the questions. Are there any lease operator positions at Variant? Right now, we are only solo company OTR, no owner operator or lease. U.S. Express does have the leasing and owner operator positions.
If enough drivers ask for it, you might get it though. I'm just saying. They listen to the drivers. If that's the culture here, they listen to the drivers, right? We get enough drivers like, we want lease up.
One thing that I know, I mean, we want to perfect or get as close to perfection as we can.
Plus our trucks are really, really new though.
With solo OTR. So we want to make this as good as possible before we venture on other things.
I want Miranda over here. The questions have slowed down, so we're good. You can answer that, and I'll just finish with them.
Hope to see you guys with the Variant family. Any questions, definitely ask her.
Yep.
She's a good resource and ambassador. Thank you.
Can I leave this in here? Because I got to go smoke.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go smoke real quick. And my vape. And then I want you to see Miranda. Miranda. She on the phone? She's on. You on the phone? Okay.
So let me give you another idea.
So yeah, they brought me food, y'all. Let me show you the food that they brought me. I got that.
How you think?
Yes. And I got that. Yes. So this is the ops side of Variant, and then U.S. Express is over there. What's up, Rika? And then I got another video coming for truly think about this company. You heard it from my mouth, you heard it from their mouth. Since I've been at this company, they have given us 2 raises. 2. 60 cents per mile. I started making 54, I'm making 60 now. That's 6 cents per mile that I just got overnight. Like, what? They make it hard for me not to go on to law school. I'm going to law school, but I might have to take a break. I might have to just, hold off a little bit until, what terminal I'm at? I'm at Ellenwood. Tunnel Hill. So this is how big this tunnel. Our terminals are huge, but across the street is where all the trucks park, right? But over here is the terminal, and I'll show y'all around the outside because I didn't really do a thing. Look, I don't know if you can see it. They have that little thing where if you're switching trucks, they got that little tool thing. That little step thing. If you're switching trucks, I like that. Just so you know, if you have a red truck and you end up getting a gray truck, it'll be an easy transition. It'll be an easy transition to transition through the trucks. But We're not allowed to park on this lot unless we're going to the shop. So all of the trucks park over there. It's weird seeing Barry and US Express together. Well, think about it like this. A smart business owner is going to have... I want to turn the camera around. A smart business owner is going to have multiple streams of income, right? So, say for example, you own a business and your business is doing well, you're making good money, you're going to open another business. So you open another business under that umbrella, and then you have a vice president and a president for that business, and you just open up multiple little businesses. So under US Express's umbrella, they have Variant, Total, and Arnold under their umbrella. They're totally different businesses, but US Express funds it. So that's basically how it is. And then all the support, so it's like being an owner operator and having different trucks, right? If you have a fleet of trucks, each driver is an owner operator in your fleet, and they're driving your truck or whatever. So, I mean, it makes sense. And we just use US Express for their shop, like all the operations part, like the shop, HR, payroll. So then Variant doesn't have to hire payroll to a payroll department. They don't have to hire a shop. Like, they don't have to create a shop. They already have one through US Express. So it's its own company. It's just for, it's separate. Yeah, I'm still getting my T680. I use, it's not a co-pilot or tablet, it's a driver tech. It's called a driver tech. Why is Trans Am here? I don't even know why Trans Am. I'm gonna show y'all the, hi! Cute self. I got a best friend for life in my truck too. I'm gonna bring him over here. Look at this. I know, right? They don't complain or nothing. My dog complains though.
I first got hired on here. They tried their best for like the first 6 months to get me to team up with somebody. They'd have people call me, hey man, you want to team up? No. You want to team up? No.
Were you at US Express?
Well, I'm a Variant now, but in the beginning I was at US Express.
Yep.
So when we gave you a new truck, that means you're supposed to team up with somebody.
I got a dog.
By the way, I just put 20,000 miles on here, so it's no longer new. Shut up.
So yeah, this is the area for the dogs. This is cute, right? I'm gonna bring Bear over here. I just don't have a leash for him. I wonder if they got a leash in the company store. We got a grill, we got tables. I used to go to night whenever I was with night, and I used to come and grill when I was taking a 34. I could grill if I want to. That's what I like.
The hell do I want to stay in? I've been there since I was 3. Why do I want to be there now?
Okay. Guess I'll do a short little. Look at the weight that I lost, y'all. Look at my reflection. I lost all of this weight. My little booty showing. I lost a lot of weight. I'm so excited. All the weight that I lost. Okay. So this is the driver's lounge. Alright, see you later, Buck. This is the gym, but it's out of commission because of coronavirus. This is our driver's lounge. I wonder if they'll let me do this while I'm on the... Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what I'm gonna drink. I'm thirsty. I just had a Gatorade. Full ride program. We'll pay 100% of tuition for 2 family members at a time. If you don't take advantage of that, you're crazy. Alright, so this is the area where you watch TV here. But if you have a PlayStation or something, you can put the PlayStation, you can plug your PlayStation up and play here. Or Xbox or whatever. And then you got the couches. That's pretty cool, right? Um, this is where the laundry is. Thank you, Tavares. Thank you, R. Laundry room. The only thing I don't have here, a lot of other terminals have, I should bring it up to them. They don't give out free laundry detergent. I should tell them, like, hey, you should get some laundry detergent.
Hey, you used to work at USA.
Yep.
You on YouTube, baby?
Yep.
I thought I recognized you. Yeah.
All right. Company store. Doing a live video, is that okay? You don't. If you don't want to be on it, I won't put you on it. I'm just gonna show them real quick. So this we could buy these.
You can buy anything in here, yes.
Oh my! And the scale too.
Huh?
And the scale too.
No, don't buy the
Oh.
scale. I just bought that.
Dana scales.
You want to see how much I weigh? I'm about to show y'all how much I weigh live on camera. I lost some weight. I'm 189 now. Oh my goodness. I was like 192. Yeah. So this is all the variant stuff. Variant is on this side and some in US Express. And then over there. So this is all the variant stuff. This is pretty cool. Got towels, blankets, backpacks. They have the Nutri Ninja. I want that. I wonder if he'll give me one. Then they have the traveling slow cooker. And then they have the NutriBullet and the Magic Bullet. I want one. How much is the Magic Bullet?
They are $59.
I'm about to get one. I'm getting a Magic Bullet today. Shower bag. They have the grill. So they have the power smokeless grill. A smokeless grill? Whoa. Then they got the Ninja Foodie grill. That's pretty cool. I think I want one of those too. I need it. I want one. How much is the Ninja Foodie grill?
$2.19.
And then the Ninja Foodie?
They're both $2.19.
That's it. I want this. Somebody, y'all, look. You want to give me a birthday present? My birthday's next month. The Ninja Foodie grill, right? And the Ninja Foodie pressure cooker. The $2.19 each. Okay? So I want for my birthday. These are their hats. And then everything on here in here can be, they have a book and you can like get it customized for you if you want. This is a jewelry I was telling y'all that they have. Okay, let's go. I'm trying not to make sure that they're not in the video. They don't want to be in the video. First aid kits and all of this stuff.
Okay.
Copper X. And they have towels and all that. Pajamas. They got some jammies. These are cute. Okay.
You do?
Oh, they got the Ninja, oh, it makes smoothies, but I can do the, it comes with a Nutri Cup. But I think I must still get that NutriBullet. And then you got all your things. And then you have that. Sell that stuff in here. And TVs. Oh shoot. And we could order if we see it in the store, we could order off the thing too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the TV's in there too? Oh, how much is the TV?
The TVs start at $264. They're not a real good deal, but some of our stuff's a good deal.
That's pretty cool. I went to a whole Best Buy to get a TV and I could have came to the terminal. Dang. Wait, hold on, let me show y'all. Oh, since I'm doing a tour, we're back in the ops side. So I was over there, right? And then now this is US Express. This is their lounge for the ops. Doesn't it look nice? And then that's fleet ops over here. Safety is right here. IC services is right here. I think shop does stuff right there. And then professional driver development. This is the orientation room. This is where everybody does the orientation at. These are their snacks. I should take one. I want a cupcake. Can I have a cupcake?
Huh?
I was asking her if I could have a cupcake. Yeah?
Yeah, it's for anybody.
Thank you. Oh, that's cute. Look at this light bulb thingy. I want one of those. Okay, and then over there's the orientation people who like get you guys all certified and stuff. The lights, how much did it cost? $10. I bought it from what's the place called? Pilot. This is the simulation room. I'll show you how it works.
That's the last one. I couldn't see it.
It's pretty cool, right? I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna talk too much because I know they're trying to focus. She's starting.
Question. How can I maintain a free risk zone and safety
Don't do it, Jack.
Ooh, I barely got that one.
all the time?
Don't do it, Jack.
Answer. Anticipation. Anticipation is the process of expecting what may happen and reacting early to avoid possible conflicts. In this experiment, practice anticipating traffic movements in the city. Look far ahead and scan the environment to identify potential conflicts with road users or hazards. Anticipate which
That's my training.
And there's 3 of them. Is that
YouTube. That's one of the viewers on YouTube. That's one of my recruits.
Reaction speed. That's how long you look. Or reaction perception. So like this one right here, the whole time it's blue is when you're searching for that ground. And then that's how long it took you to fully compress your brake. So like I said, the 4 seconds. If you notice something within 4 seconds, you won't have time to react. If you don't notice it in 4
Yeah.
seconds, you're not gonna have time to react, but you're never gonna see that many signs.
right? Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even find the ones that.
But as a driver, when we go through a very big city, our eyes are looking at a million different things at
Right.
once. But there's certain things that we can pick out of all that things that we're going through.
I probably missed one of these. I never seen one of those.
But that's what this is for.
Wait.
Hey.
So get your right turn signal, move to the next one.
In this experiment, you'll observe your braking distance change
Do it.
as
Oh, that's
you drive
fun.
on dry, wet, snowy, and icy pavement.
Yeah, this is.
Drive at a steady 40
Their
miles per hour
stuff.
for the entire drive.
Look at this. This is gonna be fun. This one is fun. They all have
They're all green.
Excuse me?
But things like this happen. So I'm gonna see if you can go through the whole thing without hitting a woman or a blue car. Think you can do it?
Alright. So, the simulator was fun for me. That's my first time doing it. And then this is the orientation. This is the room for orientation for the drivers. Like, who come through orientation, they come in here. So this is not a driver's lounge for us, per se. This is the first thing they see when they come to orientation. And do they hire trainers? They hire trainers at U.S. Express, but they don't hire at Variant because we don't need trainers. Everybody already has experience. And this is teaching you about some stuff, which I learned something new yesterday here. I didn't know that this was bad. I mean, we see this all the time on our trucks. Maybe it's not that pronounced, but we see this all the time. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, like this right here, or that right there, or that right there. That is a no-no here at U.S. Express and Variant. So I was like, okay. So I know that I'm always going to have tires that look like this. And if they don't look like this, then I have to get it changed. And they have this part over here, or they showed what a wheel looks like. So they didn't do this at night. They didn't show what a wheel with the cracks look like in it, the rim. So this is my first time seeing what a rim looks like with cracks in it. Right there and right there. That would have been cool to have when I first got my training at night. And then I thought this was pretty cool. Watch this. It's gonna get loud. Have y'all seen this before? Oh, they turned it off. It's off. Dang. Well, you push the brake and all of the systems work and do its thing or whatever. And this tells you about the fifth wheel. And this breaks down your brake pads and stuff. And I kind of knew, but I kind of didn't know what all of the pieces look like. So I'm glad I came in here because I didn't know how to check if my brakes were bad. But they gave me, oh, it's not in here. They gave me the little thing to check the pads, which I thought was pretty cool. And then that's basically this. So I learned a lot yesterday. And oh yeah, and then this is the driver tech room. They teach you how to use the driver tech. Right here. And like the macros and what all the different macros and stuff mean. So yeah, this is pretty neat. And if it looks like this here, imagine what it looks like at imagine what it looks like in Chattanooga at the like corporate offices. And this is, yeah, a little tour of everything. I need to get that NutriBullet though, because I can get the little fruits and stuff and ice and stuff from the truck stop and make smoothies. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I want a NutriBullet. I'm gonna have to get it. What time is it? Because I close at 4. I gotta go to Walmart today. I definitely have to do that. I want Miranda. She's gonna be on camera and watch. These two right here are hilarious. You're on camera. Say hi. Hi. These two right here. Hi, girl. Hi.
I don't have any way to look at
They're so. I love them so much. Like I love them. I'm always coming here and say hi to y'all. Huh?
Did you find that back?
I haven't looked yet, but I'm gonna go.
Tim, say hey.
Okay.
There's a lot going on right now.
You're on YouTube.
Hey, baby.
Was it?
You're on YouTube, boy.
These are
Hey, Miss Driver.
these are mostly male drivers.
Oh,
Baby.
Huh? Oh,
she goes, it's mostly male.
they're mostly male drivers.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mick, this is Mitch Arnold right here.
What's up, Mitch?
He loves you too. On YouTube.
They're hilarious.
I got it, Bob.
Yeah,
I got it starts ringing.
they're hilarious up in here, huh? Alright. Gonna clean this room up, get it back to how it's supposed to be. So I'm not sure while I do that. And then I'm gonna take my butt to Walmart so I can go get his dog food. And I went to the baby store, and then that's it. I'm gonna chill and watch TV for the rest of the day until I leave in the morning. Oops. United. Dropping stuff. Alrighty. They're so funny, man. I love them. Miranda is the one who I say she takes care of everything. Any problem that I have, she take care of it. So, one time earlier today, Dalton was saying something, and Miranda was like, "No, she gonna have 5 recruits." So back. She sounded like a whole black girl. I thought that was so funny. I got paid for the 2 days that I was here lollygagging. Not really lollygagging. It's company business. It's basically just, recruiting and everybody wins.
Today I went and
With Jordan.
okay, so here's what happened. So
Can you imagine
work at
if
12.
I was working here?
You insist.
This would be my little cuticle.
Right here. What happened? Tim,
I would love to work here with them.
when did I tell him?
I got so much stuff. Every time I come here, I leave with everything.
That's how.
So whichever looks like we're not in.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You've got him on the list. I've got you and another.
if I get a NutriBullet, I can put all this food in there. Grapes and strawberries.
His middle name's Cortez, so that's probably why you know him as Tez.
Oh, this smells so good. Put all my stuff up.
Live and learn.
I like the little backpack. Because I usually carry a purse. And since I can't carry a purse, this backpack is just fine.
We did recover, yeah, recovered the Sunday.
Are you serious?
I'm missing a cord. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. You know, it woke me up out of my sleep. I had the pee-pee dream. You know the dream where you feel like you're gonna pee, like you're going to the bathroom in the dream? I had the pee dream, and I almost peed myself in bed. And then I had the heater on, high, because it was cold last night. But the sun rose this morning and it was warm in the truck. Man! So I gotta wash my sheets because I was sweating. I didn't pee on myself, but I was sweating so much. My sheets were wet because I had the heater on high as fuck. I guess I gotta do some laundry today. I have some laundry detergent in the truck too.
Okay. I will be in tomorrow.
You know, I feel like if I needed laundry detergent, they would actually pay for it.
I'll be at the house.
He talked to them on the phone. He was talking.
Yeah, I saw him. He got a green one, a blue one, and a pink one. They look sharp.
So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Yeah, they really do.
I'll try to come up with some more content. And
Well, I ain't seen nothing on that ticket since they approved it or nothing.
Well, it's like
the
a
company running out of data. It's a lot.
It's a pretty bright green back
Yeah.
there. It looks really good.
We have a terminal in Irving.
Without having information. Because they're confusing.
I feel like I'm out my welcome. We're gonna say
But let me know off your way.
The terminal manager.
I'll sort through this little guy.
So let me see if he's willing to speak. Are you willing to say hi to my? Good. You want to say hi to my subscribers?
What do I do? Just
say hi. I'm just introduce you to him.
okay.
This is the terminal manager.
How you guys doing?
He's the terminal manager here for the. I keep wanting to say Ellenwood. Locust. No, it's not Locust.
Tunnel Hill.
Tunnel Hill.
Tunnel Hill, Georgia.
Southern Hill, Georgia terminal manager. So yeah, everybody here is super friendly. I'm letting everybody know. So my viewers were saying that they were saying that one of the viewers was like, "You're making it hard for me to stay in my company. I've been here 16 years."
Yeah.
I said,
Come
"That's
on
the
down.
point.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's what I'm trying to do.
Exactly. Yeah. Make sure they stop by and say hi.
Stop by and say hi." Alrighty. Thank you.
Thank you. See you guys.
Bye bye. Alright, I'm gonna go to Walmart, Dalton.
Alright, be safe.
Thank you. I got all my food that I can't carry. And do the phone at the same
You
time.
think you got a fridge to put it in?
Yes. You know what y'all should do? Here's a suggestion. Free laundry detergent.
Free laundry detergent?
Other terminals give their drivers the laundry. It's a big old bucket of the powdered laundry detergent, like those big old.
Like a commercial bucket?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'll talk to him whenever he gets back.
Okay. That would be a good look. I have laundry detergent though, but I'm just saying. Sometimes you don't have it. Alright, well, I'm gonna let y'all go because I can't carry. I got all of this to carry right here. All of that to carry. And my vape. And I don't like to put my vape in my pocket. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you have questions, email me when I'm done. And I get a chance, I will. There's the doggy, look! Look, the doggy. The Great Dane. He's so cute. Look at that. He's a service animal. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Y'all have fun and be safe, and I'll be back with y'all later. I'm about to get back to the grind. I'm trying to get them every bit of them 60 cents per mile. Alright? So you have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, that's what I